I don't. Do you think you would have, if you were still like doing shirtless streams and stuff? Do you think you would have done a hot tub stream? I think that would have been killer, actually.
That would be really cozy.
Yeah.
People like going in the hot tub. If it's COVID and you can't travel wherever you want to and hang out with people, then you can at least imagine being in a hot tub and have the vibes of conversation in a hot tub with someone in a hot tub.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, I really feel like with Beckett, Superwoman was like, bruh, you guys have been having it rough, Terrence. Check this shit out. Look at what I'm gonna do for you boys. Did I just quit by accident? No! No, it's a prank.
Okay, Neuro is up 1-0.
Perfect. Good score, good score. Very nice.
Told you it's a Zerg map.
Uh-huh. It's definitely favored.
You can't veto all the old ones. Yeah, you can veto all but one. So Jagannatha was the only map that I didn't veto, and I got it 8 times on Tuesday.
Oh, I vetoed, just leave everything vetoed but Oxide, and then you won't play Oxide. I've played Oxide like 4 times out of everything.
Why? Because most people veto that?
Yeah, I think most Zergs in Protoss probably veto it. Most people want to play the new maps too. Okay, I need to start the music. I'm on. Oh my god. Go ahead. Okay.
And we were gonna do D&D tonight, but we got a last minute cancel because poor Apop has neighbors doing like concrete grindy construction stuff like right outside his window.
Is it late for him or?
Well, he's a night owl, so his stream goes into the night like 2 a.m. Hawaii time.
Yeah.
So if they're messing about at noon or so, then he's not gonna be able to sleep.
He's moving inland, isn't he?
Yeah, he's moving near me.
Oh,
I'm trying to get
shit.
him to move into the same city or so. The place where I live is nice. A lot of people give Seattle crap because downtown is pretty wild, but I'm like 30 minutes out of downtown in a comfy
Yeah, that
suburb.
sounds. Yeah.
What's going on? Big job, huh? Yep. SCV ready.
What's up, Clipter? Simply Yellow. And is my stream a little bit behind yours? I mean, we just started, so you might need to refresh.
Go ahead.
I don't have a delay.
In the rear, something in the way. In the rear, we...
A really nice thing when I did the map analysis of these 3 new maps is for each of the example games, there was a Terran that killed one of my drones with a Reaper jumping in the main. So I got to be the drone Jesus and lay down one worker on each map so people could know where the cliff is.
Nice. Did you put that on YouTube?
Yep. I didn't get
How'd
that
that-
many huge
No?
Terran. Like, I don't think there was a single Terran I faced that day who was above, like, 5.5k. Which, got me some flack in the comments. Congrats beating noobs and enjoy being eternally stuck at your MMR. It's like, man,
Wow, really?
you just talk shit to me and every Masters 1 or below player at the same time. Nice play.
God, dude, YouTube comments are savage.
Yep.
Absolutely savage.
Whenever people make comments like that, I always think about the one person who is raging in, I think it was the All Things Zerg subreddit, about Scarlet being a bad player. And their reasoning was she wasn't round of 16 GSL Code S. And that's their cutoff for when bad players start happening.
Oh my god, man.
You didn't make round of 8 GSL? Bad. Top 8? Alright, you're decent.
If only we hired people based on that, like, it's if you're you can only get work if you're like a top 6 plumber.
Yeah.
Like, there's literally 6 people employed in any given field.
Not enough minerals.
Man,
Not enough minerals.
I don't know, man. You can't help some of these individuals. But I mean, there's just like, sometimes you don't know if they're trolling though. Cause it's like a meta meme to pretend like, it's like to pretend that you think that's real. Like, I make fun of that all the time, but it's like in a lighthearted way, but it doesn't come across well in text.
Yeah.
You know? I'd be like, man, like, I'm so bad, I'm not Maru. Like, okay, well, that's clearly a joke, I can hear it.
Add-on complete. Insufficient gas.
But, yeah, in text it just sounds like you're being a dick. But there are definitely some people, man, who actually think that you're a bad StarCraft player unless you're, like, top 16 GM.
Yeah, but even then you have the EU elitists who say that all NAGM is trash. There's always a person
yeah.
who can just take it one step further. That's why the GSO Code S round of 16 is the example that I always go to.
Yeah, well, because it's like, yeah. And then
That's-
but then you can get people who say, like, the GSL isn't as competitive as it used to be.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't fucking, you can't win. Oh my god, it's tragic. Although I have to agree, I do kind of think, well, EU GM is just way more competitive than NAGM is.
True.
EU in general is just way more competitive.
But the distinction bad is so non-specific that it's just like for fun of what you think.
Sufficient Vespian
Oh,
fits with the word.
absolutely. It has no, yeah, I mean, it's completely relative to the person. But what's like super ironic is that, like, when I say, like, I'm bad, it's because I actually know that I'm bad, but these people are calling us bad, but they're actually garbage and they don't know what good is. So, like, I actually have a way better idea of how bad I am than the people in the YouTube comments and Twitch chat who are like, you're bad, but they have no clue what that even means. So, like, I don't even know what like, everybody looks the same to them because they actually don't know what they're talking about. So, like, the people calling you bad who, like, build Marauders in TVT, and you're like, you don't do that. It just...
Hellions driving through the speed zone. It's like a speed racer movie.
Oh, yeah.
Armed and ready. This better be good. SCV ready.
People just try to be contrarian and elitist. I mean, I think people just want to believe that, like, they understand the game and they'd understand the game better than you if they played all the time or
complete.
some crap like that. Like, I don't really...
Yeah, that's
don't know, man.
what you could call the if I tried GM, which is a person who's probably about gold 3, but they know based on how gifted and talented they are, that if they apply themselves to the same extent that streamer does, they would definitely be GM and probably higher ranked than streamer, honestly. And that's a fantasy that if it's never tested, it's pretty easy to preserve.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you take the triangle base? Why would I take the triangle base? That's stupid. Triangle base is the worst third, but the better fourth.
Not enough energy attack.
I mean, oh my god, this supply block is... Okay. Well,
Mineral field depleted.
gotta admit, Neuro, if I wanted to say you get this win any better, I would hand you a gold star and a participation ribbon. This is... I didn't even realize how supply blocked I was.
Upgrade complete. Not enough.
Well, I'm overlorded, so I could trade you some.
Yeah, if you could toss me some of those. I don't know if... This might be a case of, square hole, like, spherical object, but...
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Waiting on you.
Gangway. Coming.
Ready for dust off.
Go, go, go. Oh, it's on, boy.
Talk to me.
This better be
Mayday! Mayday! Where's the emergency?
gangway.
Add-on complete.
Armed and been waiting. Oh, it's on.
Command
Go,
center
go, go.
Light flight.
Rude.
Talk
Sorry.
to me.
Gangway. Coming through.
add-on complete.
Ready for dust off. Ready for pickup? Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Gangway. Coming.
Research.
Now what? Ready for pickup?
Your forces are under attack.
SCV ready.
Upgrade.
That base is pretty far.
Not
Feels
enough.
like.
I'm in a world of hurt. Gangway. Coming through.
Now what?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Where's the emergency?
Can I unload onto that ramp? No.
We could use some help here. SCV ready. Kaboom! Let's have a blast.
Rip the queens.
Bad news. This better be good.
Oh,
Gangway. Let's have a blast. What's going on? Go ahead.
Ready for dust off.
This better be good. It's about to get heavy. Armed. Ghost reporting. Go, go, go.
Inbound.
Who wants some?
Mineral field depleted.
The fireworks of sadness.
Ghost reporting. Give me this now.
Talk to me. Take an effort.
you tried to block my base, man.
Mineral
This is
field
my map.
depleted.
You can't do that. This was
Yeah.
designed for me. This is my map privilege.
Research. Your forces are under attack.
Oh god. I lied.
Talk to me.
Base is under attack.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Upgrade.
Boom, baby. We could use some help here. Ready to blunder.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
We could use some help here.
Upgrade.
This better be good.
What? How long were those in that medevac?
Oh man, we went on a real trip. We flew around. It was great.
Forces are under attack.
GG. Yeah, that supply block at the beginning was really, really, really bad. I think I was supply block for 2 minutes. Without managing to realize I hit 117 at 7 minutes. And I think I was out of it by 8. Okay, so a single minute. That was really, really rough. I missed my entire opportunity to do any damage. But it was closer than, like, it should have been, I think.
Yeah, the corruptors aren't quite as good at dealing with the multi-prong stuff as mutas are.
Yeah.
So that top drop, you killed my 5th once, no cancel, and then you canceled it another time.
Yeah, what do we have for workers here? 69, okay, so I'm still down in workers from where I should be. No Vikings, too. Yeah, that's really bad considering... considering the corruptors were just not where they should have been. Okay. Let's play it again. This time I won't. I'll try not to get supply blocked.
Okay. Don't forget
I'll
supply
do better.
pills, dude.
Okay. I'm on it. I can construct them. I promise. Oh, I definitely didn't say Terrans can't lose on this map. I just think that Terran is very solid on this map.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, going to Broodlords is a good idea. It's actually very difficult, I think, to engage broods on this map. So you can just fire over top of the chasm there.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Do you think they'll change GSL for round of 16? Or sorry, round of 8?
Hmm.
Or do you think it'll...
Have they done
they'll-
that before?
Supply
I think they have.
We hear you. Back. Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
Just mass Thor. I think you really want to be going ghosts there.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Mass Thor is pretty hard to get to because usually, at least the Terrans that I see, have one factory reactor, one factory tech lab. You can't make a Thor out of a factory reactor.
Well,
Even if
it's,
you try really
it's
hard.
not just that, like, then you've, like,
What's going on?
you need armor upgrades too.
sufficient.
And then you're not getting ship weapons, which is kind of useful.
Vespene gas.
I'm going.
It's just tough to get. It doesn't really give anything any strength.
Big job. Bad news. What's... Ah! Huh?
Yeah, I mean when you're in a 40-minute game, it's different because you just start getting all the upgrades,
Center upgrade
like
complete.
regardless of whether or not you need them. Because that way you have more options.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. What? You want something? This better. SCV ready. I'm listening. Got death from above. Whole lot of... What? You want something?
How does Terran make the decision to jump into the main versus go into the natural?
I always poke the natural before the queen. And just to see the link count, the drone count, and then I jump in after that. And a lot of times, like, the Zerg will be getting gas, like, in a lot of shit before they actually drop the Roach Warren. So you kind of want to wait till the last, as late as you can,
Vespene gas.
to like find out what they're doing, because that way they can't bail.
Yeah.
It's hard. It gets harder and harder to bail on it.
I'm listening. What's it worth?
One of the most annoying things in this world is when you scout like a Roach Warren and you start defending for it and it never comes, the all-in. You waste like a crap ton of money that you didn't need to waste.
Not enough minerals. Add on.
Because you scouted too early.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Been waiting on.
Add-on.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. What's going on? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Add-on. Complete.
Ready to raise some hell.
Insufficient Vespene
SCV
gas.
ready. Daylight's burning.
Not enough energy.
Go ahead. SCV ready. I'm waiting on you. Light it up. I'm going in.
Command center.
SCV ready. Are you?
Engine screaming.
Moving. Go, go, go. SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene
SCV
gas.
ready. Go ahead. SCV ready. Are you?
Add-on. Insufficient Vespene gas.
SCV ready. I'm waiting on you. Here's the hot action. Armed.
Research complete.
SCV ready.
Engine screaming.
SCV ready.
Oh, I like the queen, or the overlord thing.
Keep it trouble.
Yeah, I saw my lair was done and it's not that far forward, but it's kind of obstructed by a cliff, so I figured it would help.
Mineral field
Can't build here. SCV ready. Who wants some? SCV ready. What's going on? I can't build here. What?
Yeah?
SCV ready.
add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Research complete.
All day long.
Mayday! Mayday!
Wants some? SCV ready. Can't wait. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting.
On Blackburn? Oh, I have no idea what to do with my Hellions either, man.
SCV ready.
I don't really know what to do on Blackburn in general yet.
Additional supply.
It's kind of like I'm not very good on new maps, so I really look to what the pros do to like have an idea of how to play things. So like early on, I really suck at like what to do.
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Mayday! Mayday! Weapons?
Upgrade.
Who wants some? You gonna get this better be good. Ah! I can't build here. You want a piece?
Add-on complete.
Ready.
Research. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field.
Receiving.
Gangway coming through. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece?
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Thank you, Jackson. My sub was a child, and months were years. My sub could drive. Why do people make these weird humanizing metaphors for their sub accounts? Hi, Neuro. Thanks for the content and streams. You're welcome. And I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of weird when everyone's like, "This is our sub, baby."
Required.
I'm like, "Oh, all right."
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
You can see you're looking for intimacy.
Not enough mineral field depleted.
Oh, we're playing Infestor. Okay.
Insufficient. Not enough. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Hey, I don't really appreciate this. I just spent all this time getting this muck off my lawn,
Not
and here you came, just putting it back.
research. Upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy. Not enough energy.
The fact that he managed to spread that stupid creep tumor while I was literally standing on it is the most infuriating thing.
Not enough energy.
Oh my god.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Yes, sir. This who wants some?
Your forces are under base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Life.
You gonna give me
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack.
Let's have a
Mineral field. Our SCVs are under attack.
ready to blunder. You gonna give me orders?
Mineral base is under attack.
We could use some help here. Coming through. Law is here. Been waiting. I am
Base is under attack.
reporting.
Did you put a mine in my fifth?
I put mines everywhere, man.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Additional supply depots required.
This better be good.
Your forces are under attack. Base is under additional supply depots required. Base is under attack. Additional supply depots required.
Ready to blunder. Ready to blunder.
Man, the broods get their the broods feel like they're so fast. Do you only have 3?
Well, I
I
had
wasn't too
more, but
far.
you killed them.
Yeah.
I have 4.
Alright, well that seemed closer. Yeah, it was even going into that fight. I just need to be aware you're going for this. I had the extra starports. I should have started building Vikings earlier. Yeah, I needed those Vikings faster. As I think doing the counterattacks is the right way to go about this. Right? How many corruptors do you have? How many units do you have here? 5 corruptors? Oh, absolutely. Okay.
Same, different map.
Yeah, let's do the same map. That's good, because all the Zergs I play die. And you're not dying, which is good. Except the ones that all in me. I don't know how to kill them.
What's the 16 each mineral line by 5 minutes crazy play? It's a Lambo guide that I watched. You refill your gas at 3:30. You take your second gas in a Bane nest at 4:30 and a lair all at the same time. It's one of the,
Not enough.
I don't know if it's universally known, but it's a well-known fact that most Zerg players, kind of your standard ladder players, are taking their gases too early and then not doing anything with the gas. We don't have good gas units in the early game.
Right.
Not enough minerals.
Well, I mean, you have the Queen. That doesn't cost gas.
Yeah. And lings are 0 gas. Roaches are 3 times the minerals, the gas they cost.
Well,
Banes
and you
are
also
twice
just
as
have
much
the
mineral.
Queen.
Additional supply depots.
Yeah.
Yeah, who needs any of those other units?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
You've missed me. Sorry I've been so busy. No need to apologize. Are there streamers out there who are like, "Oh, where have you been? Ah!" And they're like mad?
Insufficient.
Dude, sometimes I worry, man.
Insufficient
Yeah,
investment
you can
in
worry,
gas.
but I wouldn't be mad at someone if they were busy and life got in the way.
Really? That's so surprising.
You think I would get mad?
Well, yeah, I mean, viewers are beholden to their streamer, right? Isn't that how parasocial relationships work?
Command center upgrade complete.
In the rear with the
I'm just making funny faces.
I figured.
SCV ready. What's it worth?
So, Neuro, when's your hot tub stream?
Is this a reference to one of my streams earlier this week?
No, but I'm just
There was
asking,
one
like-
of those people in the chat. You've probably heard this a million times. Don't you think there are some women on Twitch who are showing far too much cleavage? They're going on a big rant about how the values of the platform are being infringed based on this very revealing content that exists. That's not true gamer content. And jeez Louise.
Not
I've had the
true
conversation,
gamer
like-
content?
I've had that
Bruh.
conversation like 50 times, but every once in a while someone shows up and they're really upset about it. Like that someone needs to do something about this. This
Yeah,
offends
I'm-
my Victorian sensibilities. Did you see her shoulder? Oh, did you see her ankle? How obscene.
Add-on complete. Command center upgrade complete.
can scarcely believe it.
Not enough energy.
In the rear.
My favorite was one guy on Reddit was complaining about it, and the streamer he was talking about was in his recommended section. I was like,
Complete.
yeah, because the algorithm knows where you spend your time, bro.
I need to visit these channels because it infuriates me so much.
I mean, that's definitely part of it.
Minerals.
I just like to be mad.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots.
I was like, I was.
Being gas.
I don't. Do you think you would have, if you were still like doing shirtless streams and stuff? Do you think you would have done a hot tub stream? I think that would have been killer, actually.
Add on.
That would be really cozy.
Yeah.
People like going in the hot tub. If it's COVID and you can't travel wherever you want to and hang out with people, then you can at least imagine being in a hot tub and have the vibes of conversation in a hot tub with someone in a hot tub.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Command center upgrade.
But what about the moral fabric of our society? Well,
Oh, that was already fucked.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Nothing I can't handle. Gonna have
Add on.
SCV ready.
God, queens are so good.
thank you.
Can you believe it? I love that you say thank you.
Dude, Zergs are endangered. It's hard for me to feel bad about Zerg being okay.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, I just liked your response, so.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Wasn't really giving you too much shit about it.
SCV ready.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna make me open Viking. You and your overlords pooping everywhere.
I'm in a heap of trouble. SCV
Someone needs to do something about this.
Except actually.
ready. This better be good. SCV ready.
Roger that.
Go, go, go.
Oh god, I forgot cloak.
SCV ready. Bad news. Ready to roll.
Research.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Inbound.
SCV ready. Yes. Who wants SCV ready? I'm in a heap of trouble. You gonna armed and SCV ready? You want a piece of me, boy? I can't build here.
Add on. Complete.
We could use some help here. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Holy crap.
Go, go, go.
Base.
Therein lies why we wall off. The... Yeah. Alright, well.
Upgrade complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV, go, go, go. Gangway, coming through. SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Add on. Complete.
What's going on? I can't build here. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. This better be good.
Research complete.
Talk to me.
Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Gangway, coming through.
That wire... What?
SCV ready.
Well, they're no longer on the hotkey they were supposed to be on. But I couldn't tell you why.
In the rear with the
That was fun. It's good. It's like they slipped right out of my hands. And right
You
into
can
the
always
main lane.
blame the moral fabric of society.
You know what? I'm there. Thought we were upholding some sort of value here. That was some top 3 control right there.
It was the hot tubs chat. It's not his fault.
Go ahead. You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Understood. Somebody, get me out of this mess. Life.
Ready to roll out. SCV ready. In the rear. You want a piece of me, boy? Who wants some? I can't build here. What's going on?
Ready for dust off. Somebody, get me out of this mess.
This better be good.
Add-on complete. Unacceptable landing zone.
Roger that.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Gangway. Coming through. What's going on? This better be good. SCV, you want a piece of me, boy? Armed and ready.
Ready for dust off. Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Mineral field depleted.
Kaboom, baby!
Add-on complete.
Fueled up, ready to go!
Mineral field depleted.
What's going on?
Mineral field insufficient Vespine gas.
Sure thing. This better be good.
Add-on
Oh, it's on.
Where's the emergency?
Who wants some? Brand new?
mineral field depleted.
Fueled up, ready to go!
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ready for dust off.
This better be good.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Base is under attack. Upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete.
We could use some help here.
Life flight's here.
Upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Floor is here. You want a piece of me, boy?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Let's have a blast.
Ready for pickup?
Go, go, go! It's go time. We could use some help here. Fueled up, ready to go.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient
Somebody,
Vespine
get me
gas.
out of this mess.
Mineral field.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Ghost reported.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Fuck.
Coming solo operative. Armed and ready.
Not enough.
Let's have a blast. Fueled up, ready to go.
Now,
Insufficient Vespine. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. Ready to blow. You sure about? Give me SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Base is under attack.
where's the emergency?
SCV ready. Ghost reported. Who wants some? Give me this. It's go time. Come again. Go ahead. Out with it. We could use some help here. You gonna give me orders? Ready to blunder. Huh?
Mineral field depleted.
This better be good.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ready to plunder. Who won? Let's get it. Out with it.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Out here.
Mineral field depleted. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Come again.
Mineral field depleted.
Liberation is at hand.
Mineral field depleted.
What's our target?
We have you on screen. Got freedom? Initiating.
Solo.
How can we help?
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Ghost reporting. Ready to plunder.
Upgrade base is under attack.
Give me the cigarette. I'm in deep. It's getting too hot. Ready to plunder.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I was dead for a very long time. I don't know why I even stayed here. Yeah, 66 SVs. The run by you did at the beginning killed me, right? I'm pretty sure. I should always wall this off. This spot should get walled off immediately. There's no point that for me not to. Like, I have all the buildings to do it. I should have. Okay, I'm gonna try a different plan of attack there next time. Alright.
Same?
Yeah,
Different.
that's the same.
Same, but different, but still same.
Still the same.
Have you seen that movie?
No, what is that?
The Interview?
No. I haven't.
It's pretty funny.
Jason needs to have a clip from that as his alert. It's James Franco making some face. It's really funny. What's up, Dave? Okay. I have a better plan.
Some crash? Are you gonna cheese me?
No. I have a better
Go
plan.
see PvP, thank you, Tom. A fellow Canadian.
SCV ready.
I'm pretty close to being Canadian when I'm in Washington. I did an accent test, though, and it put me in Plano, Texas. Not bad. That's pretty much where I lived most of my life.
Going on. Yep.
You know, if you hadn't told me, I wouldn't have placed it there.
Additional supply depots
Well,
required.
the quiz doesn't listen to you talk. It asks you questions for what is your word for this or that. I live in Washington? Yes. Seattle area. You're Canadian? I mean, if I'm in Washington, I'm like next door neighbor to Canadians. And I have lived in Canada.
I'm doing pretty good, Dave. You lived in BC, right?
Mm-hmm. Surrey, which is pretty close to Vancouver. It's very similar to where I am now. Maybe it's 2.5 to 3 hour drive away.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Go ahead. There's something in the way. Huh? What's going on?
Command center upgrade complete.
What's going on? In the rear with the gear. Huh? Move it. job, huh? Got something. I'm listening.
How do I like the new maps? Haven't played them yet. Well, I haven't played them a ton, but I'm just really happy that something happened. We had our pitchforks out and everything, because day one of the new season we had no new maps, which has never happened before.
The last season was like that though. The last season roll was the same thing.
We had no maps?
Yeah, it was right before IEM, so everyone wrote it off as not important.
Oh, yeah.
But then we rolled this season and nothing happened, and everyone was like, "Uh-oh,
Yeah.
this may be bad."
Did we find out who made it happen? Because I think Apollo said something was going to happen.
Yeah, so basically, like, I knew we were fine as soon as he said something, because, like, Apollo stands, like, has literally nothing to lose by not saying, or by not saying anything, right? Like, if he just shut up, everyone would blame Blizzard, and who cares, right? For him. But if he says something, then he takes, like, public perception, like, he gets the responsibility put on him by the public, kind of. So, like, he's just accepting responsibility for no reason. So, when he did that, I knew for sure that something was gonna happen. There's literally no fucking way that, there was
I
no
saw
way.
TLO in some random StarCraft thread where they're trying to do the detective work on what's going to happen, and he was like, it's going to be okay. Which,
Landing zone.
is he just saying that to encourage someone, like, don't rage too much, it's just a video game, or something is coming? Maybe he knew.
Yeah. My guess is that they're trying to put the game into legacy status right now and make a bunch of hires to be able to maintain it properly with a smaller team.
Not enough.
What do
I
you mean
maintain
smaller?
like, because they probably had a small team, right? And then all those people left. So now they have, like, maybe a couple, like, random people who aren't even StarCraft people running shit while they try and
Grade complete.
quickly fill the void. That's what I think has probably occurred, right? Is that they're trying to fill a gap left by, you know, Monk and stuff leaving. And all those guys. I'm not sure. It's all speculation, and obviously Blizzard has never been one to talk much, even when they were talking. But now they're just Activision, so I don't really know. They act like it too. Like, it's not just... Before it was like, everyone was like, oh, it's Activision, they're gonna do blah blah blah. And now it's like, they're Activision.
Not enough energy.
They're acting like Activision, so they're... That's just, it is what it is.
Not enough energy.
What's it worth?
Not enough energy.
You know what I love? You've played quite a bit of Terran now, right? So, have you ever gone to scan something and then hit a camera location hotkey? And then gone back to your base and scanned it instead?
No, but that sounds hilarious.
I just scanned my natural trying to scan this creep.
Did you learn anything additional about your natural that you didn't know before?
Insufficient.
Yeah, yeah.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
But it's all sad and I don't want to talk about it.
You gonna give me orders? What's it worth? Go, go, go! I'm in a heap of trouble.
Oh, that's a top meme right there.
Add on.
Oh, nice.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough. Not enough energy.
Who wants some? We hear you. SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
What do we learn about our Hellions? Dave, we learned not to look away from them. That's what we've learned.
Ready for dust
Insufficient Vespine gas.
This better be good.
Not enough energy.
Armed and ready. Wait, you want a piece of me, boy?
Add-on insufficient Vespine gas.
Go, go, go!
Upgrade complete.
Want some?
Do you have any rivals who ladder against pretty regularly who pretty much always beat you? And it's really frustrating.
Yeah, Aura. It's fucking
that
mech
Terran.
player. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
don't know.
I threw so hard against him on Tuesday. It was so sad.
Even if I manage to somehow like start winning, I always throw. It's like if you're in my chat and you see his name pop up, bet against me. It's like not gonna happen. It never happens. And I used to win all the time, and then he figured out how to build Vikings, and that's it. Now I never win. Like, I don't know. It's so tilting.
I destroyed his opener of like Hellion Banshee Lib or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was feeling really confident. Max out Roach Hydra Viper, go for an attack. Just get obliterated. And then he's really ahead. And I was like, man, should have made Storm Host, I guess.
He plays mech versus you too, right?
Yeah.
Mineral field
Yeah.
depleted.
Those mech players, man, they're all the same.
Mineral field depleted.
I lose to Kuna Matata almost every time. I think he's beaten me like the past 15 times in a row.
He's really good though. I feel. He comes into my chat and backseats me too all the time. Yeah, he teaches me how to play the game.
Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable landing zone.
I do love learning, so it's good. Yeah. Dude, that's how everyone's been telling me that mech is just trash. Well, I'm not an expert at this game, but I will say that was probably not that good.
Ready for dust off.
Thanks for that breakdown. Get some expert
problem, buddy.
analysis here.
Kuna Matata would have told you that too if he was in your chat.
Base is under attack.
This better be good. Who wants some?
Not enough. Upgrade complete.
Oh, it's on.
Mineral field.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Upgrade. Mineral field.
Gangway, coming through.
Ready for dust off.
Want a piece of me, boy? Gangway, coming through.
Not enough minerals.
Bad news? It's go time. It's on. Get it. I can't build here. We could use some help here.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
It's go time. Oh, it's on.
Mineral field. Not enough minerals.
Loud and clear.
That's what's up, bro. Speed.
Armed and ready.
Mineral field. Base is under attack.
want a piece of me, boy? Can't wait.
Oh my god. Ah, it's just too slow. Closer though. Yeah, I think if you take these bottom bases, I need to push this way. I was just a little bit too slow. Man, I'm in such a good position. And yeah, I'm like ahead on ups and everything. So where did this? Yeah, I guess I just didn't prep for the brutes. Oh, you already have Greater Spire and everything. God, that's fast. Jesus. So how many Vikings would I need?
I don't know. I haven't normally played broods on this map, or really at all. I was playing Lingbane Muta Ultra or Lingbane Muta into Lurker, mostly. I'm just thinking about this map as kind of a new Death Aura.
So 7. It's 7 brutes. Fuck. I guess at this point I need to already be going Starport. Just land a nuke on them, it's not hard. Thanks, Kalesy. That's nice. Okay. I don't know. Not sure Banshees are worth it against the Zerg rushing lair. I mean, am I supposed to know that he's got a lair long before I build the Banshees? Feels like you have no choice. You're committed before that. You think expanding triangle? I don't think expanding triangle makes any sense. Because it's so easy to... Yeah, the 3-base setup is good. Let me see the resources graph. Yeah, at the end, am I not going up high enough in SCVs? Like, what do I need to do? Go to 80?
One thing that some Terran will do is they'll be really YOLO against me. That's kind of annoying. Just like boosting into my third, mind dropping me more often. Because even if I have a spore at each base, if you're sieging a location, that's kind of where my general focus is. So you had the siege, so I knew where your main stuff was, but there wasn't much backstabbery in addition to that.
Oh, yeah, okay. Didn't still have an army value lead? No, like, at the very end, it was even. But, yeah, the broods are just, like, straight counter. Yeah, maybe I should just go Thor anyway against the Corruptors. I mean, it has the easiest tell in the world because you see the Corruptors, so you have to choose then, I guess. So what do we do? Go Thors instead? Yeah. All right, I'll play again.
Did you
if wanna
scan my Greater Spire?
I don't need to. Once I see
Okay.
the Corruptors, it's obvious. It's coming.
Okay.
One way or the other.
I'm telegraphing it for you.
Exactly. Hmm.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not
Yeah, maybe
enough
we'll go about it that way, Oof.
Not
I like
enough
that plan.
minerals.
Is that I Love Oof, the Terran?
Yeah.
Oh, I played against them.
Did you beat him today?
The only person I played against is you and a couple other
Additional
barcode Terran.
samples required.
So
Oh,
unless
nice.
you use a barcode, no.
Who usually wins when you guys play?
Minerals.
I think I do.
Oh.
I just remember them being bio player.
SCV ready.
You are hot too.
What's going on?
I love that guy's username.
Mm-hmm.
I think I wrote it down on my list. Are you keeping the list?
With non-stick pan.
Is that is that one of them? I have a
Yeah.
list. I think I'm at like 5.
SCV ready.
So what bracket size are we doing?
In the rear with big job, huh?
I think if we got like 32 names, that would be pretty satisfying.
Between each or together? So 16, 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What's up, I Love Oof?
We're trying to determine cuz like we both have a fascination for some of the names that pop in our Twitch chat. And so we're going to do a March Madness style bracket. See whose chat has the or I'm more like what our favorite Twitch name is out of both of our chats.
What's it worth?
Additional samples required.
On the way. Geronimo! All right. Done. Got SCV ready. Let's do this. Go, go, go! SCV ready. We hear you. We're screwed. SCV ready. Certainly. Death from above. Fair enough. Agreed. That's all? I'm going out. Fear the
Some Mission Impossible Reaper shit.
He got out. That's all that matters, man.
No, it's a
Just the
compliment.
result. Yeah.
SCV ready.
You stream at dumb times?
Minerals.
Sorry,
Command
buddy.
center upgrade.
What?
You know what I'm gonna say? I fucking
Not enough
my bad, bruh.
Not enough
Well, that's a really easy stream schedule to post then.
I'm actually like it makes me feel pretty good though. Like that people are like want to see the stream, and so they're just upset that you're not on when they're on it. That's great. You know,
add-on.
that's great.
Yeah, there was some sadness whenever the DMC apocalypse happened and the VODs became sub-only. Some of the EU people were like, "Hey, I was watching those."
I might remove that actually.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready.
I delete them all after about a week anyway. I should probably turn that off.
Not enough minerals.
Slowly working my way through
Add-on.
unlisting them all one at a time.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready to raise some hell. Bad news. You scared me. What? You want death from above? SCV ready.
Not enough energy. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Did you forget speed?
Not enough.
What the fuck? No wonder I had so much gas.
Not enough minerals.
Oh man.
All right, I'll leave you alone for a bit.
That's up to you.
Oh, that's
Technically, it
just
is a
not.
mistake.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not the part I'm interested in practicing for anyway. But yes, if you were on ladder, I would take your points for that. It's a very easy mistake to fix, but
Engine screaming.
SCV ready. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Gangway coming through. Yeah.
Mayday! Mayday!
oh,
SCV ready. What's going on? Been waiting on you.
Research. Mineral field add-on.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Got something. SCV ready.
Fair warning, I do have link speed now.
yeah, I can tell by the rate at which they were chomping down on those rocks, man.
Well, it's not attack speed.
Oh, no. Really? That's actually, I don't know why, but I felt like they did get an attack speed buff. They just attack that fast naturally? My godlings are so broken.
Not enough minerals.
Of course.
Guys, have you ever seen anything as broken as Zerglings? I haven't.
Not enough
Personally.
add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Charge lots? Oh shit. That's a good one.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots.
Do you Zelda like humor bands like Psycho Stick, Necrogoblicon, and Ninja Sex Party? Yeah, it's alright.
Not
I probably wouldn't choose that over a more serious kind of
upgrade complete.
music experience, but I respect the hustle.
Bad news. Want a piece of me, boy?
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Want some?
Not enough minerals. Research complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ready to roll out. Who wants some?
Your forces are under attack.
Oh no.
In the ring. Gangway.
Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
What did I even scan?
Mineral field depleted.
I accidentally clicked the minimap. Oh, it's late, man. Oh.
This better be good.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm doing silly things.
Go, go, go.
Research complete.
Waiting on you.
Been waiting on you. You gonna get. Who wants?
Wait. Ready for dust off.
SCV ready. Gangway.
Add-on complete.
This better be good.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Your forces are under attack. Add-on.
Light flight here.
Bad news. Gangway coming through. It's about to get heavy.
Talk to me.
Been waiting on.
Ready for dust off.
Gas.
Just hear me. Let's go. You can. Who wants some? This better be good.
Upgrade complete. Command center. Your forces are under attack.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ready to roll out. This better be good. Been waiting on you. Henry, what you want a piece of me, boy? Roger. Oh, it's on. Move it. Gangway, coming through. Huh? Go, go, go. Ready to roll out.
Waiting on you.
Mineral field depleted.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Pick.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Armed and ready. Henry,
Mineral field depleted.
bandit.
Upgrade.
I can't build here. Go, go.
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. SCVs are under attack.
Armed, this better be good.
Unacceptable landing zone. Unacceptable.
Something in the way.
Base is under attack.
Waiting on you.
Ready to roll out. I'm in deep. Been winded. Armed. Bad news. We could use some help here. By the numbers.
Command center upgrade complete.
Now what?
Who wants some?
Base our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Ghost reporting. Armed and
mineral field depleted.
aye.
Upgrade complete.
I'm in deep.
No. Base is under attack.
Oh my god. That went from okay to really bad really fast.
Go, go, go. Kaboom! I'm in a world of hurt. Gangway, coming through.
Base is under attack.
GG. Man. Did I lose like 100 supply in like 3 seconds there? Is that how that happened?
You traded out with my lurkers, so something happened.
Except, I don't think I really traded. I thought I just killed them all because they were alone.
They weren't
Yeah, I
alone,
lost,
they
like-
had spores.
I lost like 10 supply. I think. Yeah, I lost like almost nothing. I should have just backed out after killing them actually. Then I lost too much, but then there's this. And that's not that bad in and of itself. I didn't really guard this. Hey, your mineral bank's good too. It's around solid. Yeah, his bank is solid. I don't know. I just can't seem to get any damage done early. The creep is a problem.
Do you ever do builds where you trade out with the queens? With
Like
Hellbats and stuff?
Hellbat stuff?
Yeah. That map, the rush seems pretty short, so if you're gonna do it on a map, this doesn't seem like a bad one.
Hmm. Yeah, this is a problem.
Well, we got a lovely follow-up comment. The same person who was saying that I was analyzing games against bad players. And I said that that was their opinion. They said, Neuro, it isn't about rank or skill level. It's about acquisition of information. And what type of information you acquiesce. And from what?
Damn, dude. Sounds like a proper philosopher.
Yep.
Show resources graph? Okay, hold on. Oh, the army value is just... Yeah, here. What did I stop at? 70 again? I need to go higher. I need to go to like 85. Or like 80. I think. We need to go deeper, dude. That's it. Okay, let's play again. If you want to play again.
Alright, I have time for one more.
Okay.
Becca!
Man, tough game.
Thanks for the deliberate practice. I got some coaching from Ryan.
Like the Protoss?
ZVP? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We did ZVP study. It was really helpful. He's a class act. I got a really big kick out of him describing the Protoss style that a lot of Protoss are doing on the ladder right now, which is passive, get to the best army.
Yeah.
The way he described it was, yeah, I don't really jerk it in game as much as a lot of the other Protosses do. It's full passive. And have you seen any of the map hackers that have been popping up?
Yeah.
Yep, I faced one on Monday, but I got the heads up that they were one before the game.
Ice?
And, no. Zeus, I've heard.
Oh, okay.
Protoss. He's like 5.2.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
Okay.
minerals.
And Snake was also saying they're
Minerals.
really sus, like warping in stalkers in the main base before mutas show up, kind of a thing. That's one of the biggest tells of it. But going Hydra Bane and then always attacking in two places at once with Banes, because their mechanics are not really there.
Right.
Watching the camera perspective of a map hacker is adorable.
Not enough minerals.
It is funny, isn't it?
They've got one clump of stuff, and they know what your clump of stuff is, and they know where it's going, so they just try to have a stronger force that they keep by shield batteries until they get to an army they think can beat you, and then they move across the map. That's the entire strategy. One of the hallmarks of a very sus Protoss is they have a warp prism that is always with their army. It could be warping in zealots in your main. It could be sending zealots around the side of the map into your fourth base, but it just stays with their army the whole game. And if you
Right.
look at their vision, they have no scout of any base that you have at any point.
Yep. I was playing Ice, and I just kept sending Marines into random corners of the map. Like, not even to scout him, like, just random corners. And, like, he would send all of his units to pick them off one at a time. Like clockwork. In, like, random, like, there's no reason a unit would ever be there. And he would just go over
Complete.
with all of his units and kill it.
I saw one of his YouTube videos doing the unthinkable. I didn't even know you could do this, but there was a 2-stalker attack, and he had 3 stalkers, and he lost the fight by like doing
'cause he's
something that could be considered micro.
Yeah. He's actually like 4.2k or like 4.1k, maybe even lower than that. but he's like much better with map hacks because he just plays to sky toss usually. So like, yeah, like I've lost to him because I just try to. I don't know. Sometimes I try and win with timings that doesn't work. I should just commit to playing late game. That'd be good. What's up, Michael?
Insufficient.
They can see what your worker count is too, and I've noticed that they'll keep probing up as long as they see you droning up.
Not
Oh yeah,
enough energy.
yeah. It's
Yeah, you
it's
can't
like,
do any timing oriented style. It'll just completely fail.
Yeah, you have to outplay, and like, the funny thing is that if those players ever got any good, like they'd just be on the best on the server,
Complete.
because like the Protosses specifically, they just had the best armies in both matchups. I think.
Yeah. I don't know
And
if
so-
I've seen any map hacking Terrans. Or even Zergs, really.
Yeah. Too much pride.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Well, with Zerg in ZVZ, you can still just bully a Zerg who has less good micro than you.
Yeah.
Add-on complete.
It's in TBT. It's actually insane how good being able to cheat is.
Not enough.
So the whole thing is just map vision. So if you just have map vision all the time, it's a free win.
Minerals.
It's just so difficult, I think.
Add-on complete.
What's up, Waste Off?
Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough energy.
Want some? Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Engine screaming.
I'm ready. Go ahead. Been waiting. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? Bad news. Got SCV ready. SCV ready. What's it? I'm listening.
Research complete.
Well, I did my taxes and stuff, and I'm above water, which is nice.
That's good.
Yeah. Thanks everyone who subscribes.
Add-on complete.
Do you do the quarterly stuff? Do you have to do
No, I do annually.
that? Okay, I do too. In the US, you have to pay a penalty if you do that, though, if you're self-employed.
Wait, really? Why do you have to pay a fucking penalty?
Because you're meant to pay, if you have self-employed income, you're supposed to pay quarterly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's.
It's not very much, it's like 130 bucks.
Is there a reason?
They want to make sure people aren't getting away with all of it or something, or not paying taxes. I don't know.
That's so stupid.
I don't know. It doesn't feel like the penalty is enough to really be like, oh shit, I didn't do
No,
that.
I
now
mean,
I'm-"
yeah, if you're doing something wrong, like, that's nothing. But if you're not doing anything wrong, like, I couldn't for the life of me explain why that's. Why you're paying a penalty for that.
Add-on complete.
Yo, Mal, thank you for the 21 months.
I'm in a heap of trouble. This better be. Go, go, go. SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Mayday! Mayday!
I'm good.
Receiving.
Gangway. Coming. SCV ready. You want a piece?
Mayday! Mayday! Inbound.
SCV ready. SCV ready. This better be good. Ready. Who wants some?
Add-on complete.
One thing Ryan helped me leak fine with my play in general is I was tending to mass a bunch of static defense before I would fill vision. And you're meant to just do those in the opposite order, because you can use your alive units to defend Zealot run by instead of preemptively massing spines, which cuts into your income right away.
What's going on? By the numbers. This better be good.
He does a good job of giving tips without making you feel too bad about yourself as well.
That
It's
is
nice.
a very difficult skill, actually.
Yeah.
Upgrade complete.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Jeez, my veins were so far behind.
Not enough energy. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ready for dust off.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Who wants some? Been waiting.
Waiting on you.
Arm this.
Talk to me. Ready for pick.
Add-on complete.
We could use some help here.
Not enough.
You want a piece of me, boy? Go boom!
Where's the emergency?
You can gangway coming through.
Not enough energy.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Well,
It's go time.
somebody, get me out of this mess.
Mineral
So,
research complete.
Ready for dust off.
this better be. Gangway coming through. It's go time. We could use some help here.
Base is under attack. Mineral field.
I'm in deep.
Base is under attack. Command center upgrade.
Pig, thank you for the raid.
Gangway. It's go time.
Practicing on Beckett with Sal.
Research complete.
Gangway coming through.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
This better be good.
Jeez.
Upgrade
Rip.
complete.
Armed and ready. You gonna give me
Upgrade mineral field.
SCV ready?
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Gangway coming through.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
This better be good.
Do y'all like the new maps? And what do you think? Is this map Zerg favored or Terran favored? We were discussing it earlier.
I still think it's Saren favored, but I think you're whooping my ass, so. Like, I don't know, maybe you'll change my mind, buddy.
Waiting on you.
Armed and ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Been waiting.
Mineral field depleted.
This better be good. Go ahead. By the numbers. This better be good. Gangway coming through.
Ready for dust off.
Oh no.
Who wants some?
Mineral field depleted.
This better be. Been waiting. By the numbers. We could use some help here.
Not enough energy. field depleted. Base is under attack. Mineral field.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Gangway, coming through.
Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
Ready for dust off.
Forces are under attack.
In the rear. You want a piece of me, boy? Sure. Big job. This better be good. Who wants some? It's about to get heavy.
Not enough minerals.
Better be good. Go, go, go.
I just don't feel that great about ultras here.
You want a piece of me?
Command center upgrade complete.
Gangway, coming through.
Honestly, I don't think it even matters. I'm gonna win anyway. I'm not sure though.
Minerals.
Feel like I've done some decent damage, but I don't know. I don't know what decent is anymore.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Base is under attack.
Now what? Lights ready for dust off.
Nice.
Vesting. Your forces are under attack.
This better be good. Been waiting on you. Armed for what?
Ready for dust off.
This better who wants some? We could use some help here. Armed.
Ready for dust off.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Oh no!
Not enough
Oh,
minerals.
that's so tragic.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Go, go, go. This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir.
Mineral field depleted. Your forces are under attack. Add-on complete.
Go, go, go.
Mineral field depleted.
Huh? What's going?
Ready for pickup?
Unacceptable landing zone.
Go, go, go. We could use some help here.
Our SCVs are under mineral field depleted. Our
Ready for
SCVs
somebody,
are
get
under
me out of
attack.
this mess. Picking up. Waiting on you. Ready for
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack.
We could use some help here. This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
It's go time. Let's have a blast.
Research. Unacceptable. Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
Little world of hurt. Go, go, go. This better be good. Die, die, die.
Base is under attack. Upgrade complete.
Gangway, coming through. We could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
Been waiting. I'm in a world of hurt.
Base is under attack. Not enough energy.
Gangway, we could use some help here. It's about to get heavy. Kaboom, baby.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Gonna give me orders? You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough mineral field. Not enough energy. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Your forces are under attack.
Let's have a blast. Go, go, go. You gonna get kaboom.
Your forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Add-on.
Gangway,
Base is under attack.
you want a piece of me, boy? By the number. Been waiting. Who wants some? This one been waiting.
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack.
I'm about out of steam.
Not enough energy.
Hey! No! Stop peeing on me!
You know, base
That's
is
a-
in ruins.
Bro, that's gross. How could you How could you do this to me? I'm in
GG.
shambles right now.
Nice.
Oh, Chan, so this is where we retired from StarCraft. It was really sick. Like this run that we had, it's been 10 years. I was in shambles.
Yeah, the
That was-
Ultra doesn't feel like a good closer at all.
I even forgot 3-3, mate. I thought I was so scared my units weren't even doing tickle damage. Wait, did I actually get it? I don't know if you canceled it again. I got it. I tried so many times to get the stupid upgrade.
Wasn't I gonna win that? If Corruptors can beat Marines, then yeah.
Yeah. Agree.
Good fights though. I agree that Ultras are not good on that map. I think the Lurker and the Broodlord option are both decent.
Yeah, I think Broodlord makes the most sense because of the chasms. Like, it's a short rest distance, so you can pretty much go from here to over here and then take this fight where I need Vikings, pretty much, to kill it. There's like no way for me to get under them. It's like that pathing's brutal.
Wait, was the game over? Here.
Oh, absolutely.
I need to go raid in a second, but I'll show you the stuff that we had at the end. I had no active mining bases at that point, and he had his, was that your fourth? It was a planetary.
Yeah, with turrets, so you can't even use the corruptors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, all I had to do from here is just send the 4 marauders to the bottom right corner, and that's it. Yeah, nice. It's funny, you're ahead in 30 supply.
Yeah.
And you're up 30 workers. But, oh, you still had an Ultralisk. Where?
It was defending, I think. I did a steel command
Yeah,
to
you
split
still
it
have
off.
an Ultra. You know, I think if you have both of these bases and the queens, do you have any queens left? 2. I think you can do it. But it's like, you gotta be in like the GSL to want this game bad enough. Like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's a pretty brutal call because I actually have quite a bit of mining left. Because this is actually almost out too. Bottom right's gonna be sick though. I
It's
don't know.
insane that you have to wait for the replay to play all the way to skip. Yeah, it's 8x. We're
Yeah.
seeking this place in the replay. Yeah, you expanded vertically the whole time.
Yeah,
which
I
feels
ended
pretty
up.
nice
I expanded. Oh, do you just mean in every game, or do you mean?
in this game because all I can
Yeah.
see is the mini map as it's going through. Yeah,
I
and you
think I
notice
did-
with the mutas going to harass, they were trapped, and you can't fly through the edge enough to not take a whole bunch of damage.
I warned you about that. I was like, "There's no dead space for mutas," and I envisioned that exact thing. Like you just getting caught because there's no way out. There's nowhere for you to. You can't even tuck them even with perfect micro far enough back that a Thor won't hit it,
Yeah.
which sucks in my opinion. Ba-ba-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
All right. I
Yeah,
need to
that's-
fire up the brunt.
That's rough, man. I'm just trying to think of like. I think Vert third makes sense if you take the upper base. If you take the upper base, I think I have to take that to apply a lot of pressure and defend that base. But I think I need to leave more at the net, like maybe 2 tanks and a mine or something. I feel like I leave it. I got so like conceited about it being tough to break up that ramp that I just didn't defend it, and I ended up losing twice. I think not like the whole game, but I ended up losing the moment I would lose. It's like literally you'd run through there. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know. So what was that, like 5-1 for you or something like that? Yeah, nice.